Alright, so in this video, we're going to solve question number 4 from the question paper 32, February-March 2024. So that's the logarithms question. So let's dive straight into it. So the positive numbers p and q are such that ln p over q equals a and ln q squared p is equal to b. Express ln p to the power 7 times q in terms of a and b. Okay, so this question is a bit challenging because it's very different from the other logarithms questions and it has a lot of variables. So we're trying to get an expression for ln p to the power 7 q, and this expression should be in terms of a and b. So using laws of logarithms, we can actually simplify this to become ln p to the 7 plus ln q, which can be further simplified to 7 ln p plus ln q. Okay, and now let's look at the equations that they have given us here. We've got ln p over q is equal to a, and then we have ln q squared p is equal to b. So we have to use these two equations that we have over here to find an expression for 7 ln p plus ln q in terms of a and b. So we're going to use laws of logarithms to simplify our two equations over here. So this would become ln p minus ln q is equal to a, and this here would become, that's ln q squared plus ln p is equal to b, and we can further simplify that to 2 ln q plus ln p is equal to b. And now just to make it a little bit clearer, I'm going to substitute ln p with x. So I'm going to say let ln p equal x, and ln q will be substituted with y, so that our equations are a bit clearer, because these are technically simultaneous equations, but it's very difficult to see them when it's like that. So this would become x minus y is equal to a, and this over here would become 2y plus x is equal to b. Alright, and now we're going to make x the subject of the formula in our first equation. So that's a plus y, and let's substitute it into the second equation. So that's 2y plus x, x is a plus y, and this is equal to b. Okay, and now let's simplify. 2y plus y gives us 3y plus a, and this is equal to b. Let's make y the subject of the formula. So 3y is equal to b minus a, y is equal to b minus a over 3. Now let's evaluate x. X is equal to a plus y, and we said y is b minus a over 3. So that would be b minus a over 3. So let's combine this to become one fraction. Our common denominator would be 3, and then this would become 3a plus b minus a. And so if we simplify x, we've got the 3a minus a, that gives us 2a plus b, and this is over 3. Now that we have our values for x and y, we can go back to the substitutions that we used. We said let x equal ln p and y ln q. So we can say that ln p is x, so ln p is equal to 2a plus b over 3. And then we can say that ln q, which is y, is equal to b minus a over 3. Okay, now that we have ln p and ln q, we can go to the expression that we're trying to write in terms of a and b. So this is our expression over here, 7 ln p plus ln q. So 7 ln p plus ln q. So that would become 7 times ln p. Ln p is over here. So that's 2a plus b over 3 plus ln q. Ln q is over here, b minus a over 3. And let's simplify this. this would become 14a plus 7b over 3 plus b minus a over 3. And since they share the same denominator, we can combine them to become 14a minus a plus 7b plus b, and this is over 3. And this would simplify to give, that's 14 minus a, so that's 13a, 7b plus b, that's 8b, and this is all over 3. So this was 7 ln p plus ln q, and this is equal to 13a plus 8b over 3. And we showed that at the very beginning, this is also the same as ln p to the 7 q. So we can conclude that, therefore, ln p to the 7 times q is equal to 13a plus 8b over 3, and this would be our final answer.